Architecture sucks without design. I was reading about this concept called nudge that the Nobel laureate Richard Thaler talks about. It's about designing things so people are nudged to act in certain positive ways. For example, if you design a building with open spaces, glass panels, and an inviting staircase, then you may be nudging people to walk more, meet more colleagues, and collaborate more. Contrast this to just creating a collaborative space and forcing people to work there. This is like a narrow staircase, if you will. This is also called the banana principle. At one of your meetings, if you place a bowl of oranges and a bowl of bananas, the bananas will be taken first. Why? Not because the banana is any healthier than the orange, but because the banana is much more convenient to peel and consume. Why does this matter to business architects? Well, it's about making design an integral part of the architecture for a much more effective outcome. Let's talk about process modeling, a favorite of business and process architects. Two companies may have the same process for, say, taking customers on a tour of their company. Here are the major steps. Customer signs up for the tour, customers are validated, customers are scheduled for the tour guide is assigned. On the scheduled day, the tour guide greets the group, takes them on the tour, asks them if they have any questions, and finally says goodbye. The basic steps. Now let's look at it from two different experiences for the same process. I'll deliberately pick something that most consider boring, like a finance company. Customers sign in online and are assigned a date automatically. When they arrive, their IDs are checked. The tour guide, Sam, is an untrained, fresh college student because he costs only $9 an hour. The tour guide walks them through different parts of the company. The customer sees people busy at work at their computers. Sam asks the customer if they have any questions, and Lisa does. She asks how much money the company handles. Sam has no clear answer, but millions, he says. Huh, says Lisa. After the tour, Sam walks them out to the reception. A few hand him some tips. He takes it, says thank you, and goodbye. Here's another scenario. Customers sign in online and they choose a date and a time that's convenient for them. 3 days before the tour guide, Alex, calls them not only to confirm their tour, but also to ask them some questions about why they want to go on the tour and what they are expecting. Maybe their friends went on it, and maybe they just like to see money, or maybe their child is interested in a career in finance. Alex makes a note of all this and tells them to bring their ID. On the day of the tour, the group assembles. Alex introduces himself and hands each person a personalized name tag with the company logo and tells them that for the day, they're going to be the guest of the company. He then leads them to a light refreshments bar that has drinks, snacks, and fruits. After that, the guests are taken on the tour, and Alex, who is well versed with the history of the company, talks with passion about the different things. He has even prepped some of the employees to chit-chat about the work they do. At one point, they walk into a safe filled with $100 bills, and he asks his guests to guess how much money there is. This is what $5 million looks like, he says. And of course, we won't be able to walk out of this building even with a single $100 bill because it'll trigger all sorts of alarms, he warns. And so on it goes. See the difference? Both were processes that look same on paper, but the experiences that the second one delivers is much more richer. The first is efficient, but the second is more enticing. Architects need to focus as much on designing the experience as they do on modeling the process. So don't just sit at your desk with a modeling tool. Walk around, find out what experiences you can create for your customers. Designing the experience is an important part of architecture. Other things matter as well, which I'll probably discuss in another video. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing.